Hello students. Today we will discuss about the cell. Before studying about the cell, we have a quick recap or about our previous class. In our previous class, we have discussed about the connective tissue. We have discussed that the connective tissue are mainly of three types. The three types of connective tissue are connective tissue proper, supporting connective tissue and the fluid connective tissue. We have discussed them one by one and get to know that these connective tissue are having a very important role in building our body functions. Let's come to our today's topic. Today we will discuss about the study of cell. We will discuss about the study of structure of cell and also the different organelle of the cell. So let's discuss about cell. Cells. The cells is the basic structural and functional unit and the biological unit of all organisms, whether they are singular cellular or the multicellular. The cell is the smallest unit of life. Yes, this is the smallest unit of life. It cannot break into different parts or different divisions. Cell are often called the building block of life. As we have block in our tissue system, the cell is the basic tissue system unit. It is the building block of life. The study of cell is called as cell biology, cellular biology, or the cytology. We can use any of these three terms about the study of cell. Fine. Cells. Cells consist of cytoplasm enclosed within a membrane called cellular membrane, which contains many biomolecules such as protein and nucleoacids. Yes, a cell is enclosed envelope inside which the cytoplasm is filled. Most plant and animal cells are only visible under a microscope. A cell is not visible with the naked eyes. The cell is only visible by a help of microscope. It is of very small size with the dimension between 1 to 100 micrometers only. The organisms can be classified as unicellular. Unicellular are those which are having only single cells, such as bacteria, fungi. These all are having only one cell. So these are called as unicellular or the multicellular. Multicellular includes human, plant, most of animals, as they are having a lot of number of cells in their system. Most unicellular organisms are having microorganisms. They are having a cluster of microorganisms inside them. Types of cell. Cells mainly and broadly is divided into only two types: the eukaryotic cells and the prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic having a very big difference, uh, which is that eukaryotic is having or containing a nucleus, where the prokaryotic is not having any nucleus at all. Prokaryotics are single-celled organisms. Prokaryotes are the single-celled organisms, means the prokaryotic cell system is only found in unicellular, while eukaryotic can be either single-celled or the multicellular. So we discuss about the organelle. Organelles are the parts of the cell which are specialized for carrying out one or more vital function analogous to the organs of human body. Both eukaryotic and the prokaryotic cells have organelle, but prokaryotic organelle are generally simple and are not membrane bound. There are several types of organelle in a cell. We have discussed that, we have shown in the video that organelle are of many types and they are playing, or they are having their specific function to make some different specific function in a cell. As we are in human body, we are having so many organ system, one for respiration, one for circulation, one for transportation. Similarly, in a cell, there these all function happens, the transportation happen, the circulation happen, the respiration, cellular respiration happen in the cell level. So these functions are performed by some specific parts or some specific organs of the cell, which is known as organelle, such as nucleus and Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, cytoplasm, peroxisome, lysosome. These all are the organelle of a cell. Cell nucleus. Nucleus is the mother of a cell. Means the most center core part of a cell. It houses the cell chromosomes, means it is having the DNA, the genetic material inside it, and this is what decides about the working, about the shape, about the everything of the cell. It is a place where almost all DNA replication and RNA synthesis occur. Yes, the cell nucleus having the genetic material is responsible for the DNA or the genetic information and genetic functioning of this cell. The nucleus is spherical and separated from the cytoplasm by a double membrane called as the nuclear envelope. The nucleus is enveloped in some membrane called as the nuclear envelope, which make it separated from the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is the jelly-like structure, and the nucleus is separated from the cytoplasm by this envelope. During progressing, DNA is transcribed or copied into a special RNA called messenger RNA. The DNA material, the DNA material is copied or camouflage into RNA, which is known as messenger RNA, which take the information of genetic coding to the other cells or other things. This messenger is then transported out of the nucleus, where it is translated to a specific protein molecule. We have seen in the video that the DNA produce some genetic material, and messenger RNA transport it out of the nucleus, and where it is attached to some protein molecules and make change their body or change their structure in forming a informative protein structure, where the lipids and carbohydrates bound with it and form some useful substance or some useful specific protein, which carry out the RNA message to the different parts of cell. The nucleolus is a specialized region within the nucleus where ribosomes subunits are assembled, where all the ribosomes are assembled, that called as nucleolus. In prokaryotics, DNA processing takes place in the cytoplasm. Next is mitochondria and the chloroplast. We discussed that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It produces ATP for cellular activity. The ATP is the energy which is required for performing cell activity. So mitochondria are self-replicating organelle that occurs in various numbers. Numbers means if this cell activity is required more energy, then the number of mitochondria increases to provide more cellular activity energy, more energy to perform that activity well. They occur in various shapes, sizes in the cytoplasm of the eukaryotic cell. Respiration occurs in cell mitochondria, which generate the cell energy by oxidative phosphorylation using oxygen to release energy stored in cellular nutrient to generate ATP. Yes, the mitochondria is the responsible to generation of ATP in the cell. Mitochondria multiply by the binary fusion, and chloroplast. Chloroplast can be found in only plant or algae. This is the plant cell organelle, and they capture the sun's energy to make carbohydrates through photosynthesis. So chloroplast is responsible for producing energy or to capture the sun energy for making carbohydrates or for the photosynthesis, whereas mitochondria is present to generate energy in animal cells. Next we have endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is abbreviated as ER. Endoplasmic reticulum are of two types. Endoplasmic reticulum, one is rough endoplasmic reticulum and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is one that on which the ribosomes are bind with. The endoplasmic reticulum is a transport network for molecules targeted for certain modification and specific destination as compared to molecule that floats freely in the cytoplasm. Yes, in cytoplasm there are so many organelles of which there are so many molecules which float freely, but to endoplasmic reticulum only some of the specific ribosomes are attached. It has two forms, the rough ER and the smooth ER. The rough, which has ribosomes on its surface that secretes protein, or smooth, which are not having the ribosomes attached to them. Next structure is the Golgi apparatus, lysosomes and peroxisomes. Golgi apparatus, also pronounced as the Golgi apparatus, it is the primary function of the Golgi apparatus is to process and package the macromolecules such as protein and lipids that are synthesized by the cell. The Golgi apparatus is having the process and package the macromolecules like protein or lipids synthesized by the cell. Lysosomes contain digestive enzyme. They digest excess or the worn out organelle, food particles, and engulfs virus and bacteria. The lysosomes work like a vacuum cleaner or the cleaning house which ate or which just engulf or digest or swallow the worn out organelle, the dead organelle, and the waste excreta of cell. Peroxisomes have enzymes that rid the cell of toxic peroxide. The cell could not house these destructive enzymes if they were not contained in a membrane-bound system. Centrosomes. These is the cytoskeleton organizer, provide the shape of the cell. The centrosomes produce the microtubules of a cell, a key component of cytoskeleton. It directly transports through ER and the Golgi apparatus. Centrosomes are composed of two centrioles which separates during cell division by the help of formation of mitotic spindle. The single centrosome is present in the animal cell. They are also found in some fungi. Next is vacuoles. Vacuoles sequester waste products, and in plant cell it store water. They are often described as liquid-filled spaces and are surrounded by a membrane. It is mainly found in plant, or it is main organelle of plant cell. Some cells, mostly notably in amoeba, have contractile vacuoles which can pump water out of the cell if there is too much water inside a cell cytoplasm. The vacuoles of plant cells and fungal cells are usually larger than of animal cells. Cell wall. It is important part of a cell. Many types of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell having cell wall. The cell wall act as the protect the cell mechanically and chemically from its environment. It envelopes the cell and provide chemically protection and mechanically protection from its environment, and it is an additional layer of protection to the cell membrane. Different types of cell have cell wall made up of different material. Plant cell wall is primarily made up of cellulose. Fungi cell wall is made up of chitin, and the bacteria cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. So here is the summary of today's class. In today's class, we have discussed about the cell, that the cell is the basic structure and functional and biological unit of the known organism. In all organisms, the cell is the smallest unit, and the cell is called as the building block of the body, and the cell study is also called as the cellular biology or the cell biology or the cytology. There are two types of main cells, that is eukaryotic and prokaryotic. Eukaryotic, which are contain nucleus; prokaryotic, which do not contain nucleus. Eukaryotic and prokaryotic, both cells have organelle. Organelle are the small specific organ-like structure inside a cell cytoplasm which perform specific function. There are several types of organelle in cell. Some of the Golgi apparatus, nucleus, mitochondria, peroxisomes, lysosomes, or endoplasmic reticulum, etc. So here are the reference for your help to go through with this topic. I hope that you understand this lecture well. Thank you.